Andy, thanks for telling me all about that stuff. That's good of you. Now I really want to know. Now you've had the changes in the club. Um, how is the new coaching staff coming in? Who are they? Where they come from?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So the Lee Kennedy is going to be our first team manager for the year. Or sorry, for the foreseeable future. Hopefully, he's come in. He's been involved in the club before.
Oh,
He's
right,
also
okay.
Yeah, so he's also a member of the year. He's also runs a youth team in the section, so they're going to be under 15s this year. So yeah, so he's been heavily involved in the club. Um, we had a conversation a while back. We obviously, as a result of everything that was going on at the club, obviously Dave Ray resigning, etc. So he came in, had a quick conversation with him, had a good chat about what we want to do, and pretty much just got him signed on straight away. So yeah, so I was really pleased with him. And then with the ethos that we've got in the club of promotion within. Pretty much the rest of the backroom staff or the rest of his staff that's going to be helping Lee are all again already within the club. Um, so we got the legend that is Gary Elliott
Yeah.
in goal that's going to play for us for another year, one more year. He keeps saying to us.
He's been saying one more year for a few years, hasn't he?
He has indeed, yeah. But he won't like me for saying this, but he's turning 40 this year.
He's
Um,
still a great keeper.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's going to be, and so he's going to give us one more year in goal. We've got a great, again, a couple of really good younger goalkeepers that are going to step in, when he can't do it. But he's going to be the assistant manager. And then we've got a range of coaches, which will going to be, if you like, floating between all of the squads.
Okay.
So whether it would be helping with the under 18s, under 23s, or the first team. So we've got Jordan Suter, who again is going to be a player coach. He's our striker, one of our strikers, and been with the club again for probably 20 odd years. Sorry, maybe a little bit less, maybe 15 years. Putting 5 years on his age. Yeah, so he's going to be the first team coach. We've got another couple of coaches in. Guy Humphreys, who's going to be again another one of our goalkeepers. So he's going to be involved in the 23s and 18s. 23s manager is Jay Hyde, and again he's telling us he's stepping away from the football side now. I think it's a bit too early for him. I think again he could probably do a good job. He's a great defender. But yeah, he wants to get into coaching. He's going to do all of his badges and stuff. So we're backing him on doing that,
Great.
and he's going to be the 23s manager. Uh, and then we've got the 18s county, which again is pretty much what the Arran and Chai county setup was last year. So a great guy, really good friend of my son, Ollie Harwood. So he's going to be the manager. Again, been around the club for a couple of years. Joe Bartholomew is his assistant. And then we then got a new coach coming in called Noah, um, who's again he's at the Chichester University with the rest of the lads, which is where pretty much they're all doing their football scholarships and doing all that all their degrees and stuff. Um, I think that's probably it actually. Oh, sorry, my son George.
Brilliant.
George Wilbert as well is going to be the head coach for the under 18s. So yeah,
Well,
so it's all good.
I'll tell you what I like is the fact that even though you've took a hit pre-season, an
Hmm.
unexpected hit, you're prepared to give people that you know, people that probably need a chance in coaching,
Yep.
to go out there and show them what they can do.
Hmm.
I like that, especially ones that know within the club, they breathe the club like yourself. They've got that same kind of vibe. I think maybe a few more chairmen need to be able to look into their own club and see if they can promote from within. I really do like that kind of strategy, and I really,
Yeah,
really hope that goes well.
sure.
Obviously, time will be the teller
Of
of
course,
this. So
of course.
moving on from there, where are you playing now pre-season? Because that these must have come out around now, your games.
Yes, yep.
What,
So yeah,
what have you got?
so first team, we have five friendlies, three home, two away. Um, so
Where do we start?
we're starting with Horsham Crusaders at home on Saturday, the 19th of July.
Okay.
Yeah, that usual 3 o'clock kickoff. So yeah, so that'd be a good test. They're a fairly decent West Sussex side. Um, we've then got Worthing United at home on the 22nd. That's on the Tuesday.
That'll be a new team.
Yeah, yeah, new team and new management there as well, isn't
Yeah,
there?
I know
Yeah,
both the guys that have gone in there.
yeah, cool. Billingshurst away, so it's always nice to play a local again, a local team away. Um, yeah, Billingshurst were one of the sides again that really appreciated their, they were very quick on responding to our message about our demotion. Yeah, so
It's a
that
good
was
club, Billings.
yeah,
Good club.
yeah, nice club. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so we're at their place on Saturday the 26th. Tuesday the 29th again at home, Waltersfield. Again,
Yeah.
they won the West Sussex Prem this year, so again, it would be a good test. And then finally, on the Saturday, the 2nd of August, we are at home to Whitehawk under 18s.
Oh, right. That's under the tutelage of my friend Ryan Gaylor. He's took over the directorship of the youth over there.
Okay.
They're gonna be a good side this year as well.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
definitely.
so that's a fantastic setup you've got
Mm,
going there.
mm.
Now, Andy, what are the expectations? Because you've got a young coaching side going in there.
Yeah.
The team's been taken apart by a few people that will be staying, a few people that will be not.
Hmm.
Obviously, had to drop down. What are the expectations this year as chairman?
As chairman this year, it's all about getting us ready to get back into step six.
That's
So it's absolutely doing the right things around making sure we're making the right decisions for the club. So if we're ready and if we can get sponsorship and if we can get the money in to do the work that we need to do to improve our ground, inverted commas, to get us back to step six, then that's what we're going to do.
now.
Um,
Now I know we talked a bit about that, Andy,
hmm,
but
hmm,
do you mind going a bit more into it? Because I know we've touched on it. What's needed?
yeah,
I'm looking more what's needed in financial terms, so we can maybe manage some expectations if
yeah.
there's some interest out there.
Yeah, sure. So I have already secured, or we've already managed to, if you like, re-secure one of the sponsors that was going to help us last time round. The Crowd Ace are a local building firm. They are going to contribute £5,000 towards, I call it our fencing fund. So that's great. So glad that they're still on board with us. Um, we probably need about another 10 grand on top of that to be
Okay.
able to do it. And that is allowing for probably a little bit of inflation because obviously it's another year on from when we got our original quotes. So the FA give us grants for the obviously for the vast majority of it. Again, depending on when we do it, it'll be 70-75% of the actual total funds we need. But yeah, the estimate is about £15,000 in total to be able to complete the work. And that's not just for the fencing, but that's just for the other bits and pieces around. We've got the GoFundMe page, which is generating a little bit of interest and probably helping us do some of the smaller things that
Can
we
you
need.
can you repeat where that's at?
Yeah, so the GoFundMe page is obviously for the Storrington Community FC. Um, we've also obviously got the sponsorship deals again that we've got online. and they're at Storrington Community FC .co.uk. So again, we've got various sponsorship deals, but for me, and again, we talked about it earlier in terms of about money is tight. We're open to negotiations. So whether it's £100 here, £10,000 there, whatever it is in between, we can do bespoke things to promote their business, promote themselves, as well as obviously helping us out at the club. So
I mean, from what I know, look, I've been to your club. I've said it many times. Wonderful community feel, great day out for families. You can go and sit on the mound there with the kids, watch the game. They can run around. You can have a lovely beer. It's in a fantastic setting. And do you know what? It's one of these clubs where there's no trouble. There's no that. It's a real friendly family vibe. So if there's any sponsors out there that may be thinking, oh, it's a lovely affluent area as well, get involved. You may be thinking that you what you want to offer isn't enough, but I'm sure if you speak to Andy, there's something, as they say, isn't it? Every little helps. And
mm,
clubs
mm,
like Storrington need this at the moment. They need your support to keep doing the great work they are. Now, Andy, with the upcoming league in there,
yeah.
what kind of changes are you going to be seeing in the club? I mean, have you still got you still got enough interest regarding volunteers and that, or do you still need some more volunteers?
Volunteers is absolutely one of the things that we need, absolutely 100%. So, we are, it's like we could make it so much better, absolutely, chuffed to bits what you said about, it's a great family day out, etc., etc. Yes, it is. And it will still be going forwards. Um, but what we'd love to do is we'd love to be able to be able to do some match day food for the spectators. We have the facilities, we don't have the volunteers.
Right, so that's all we need then, is it? Because look, I mean, obviously, as I said, I was there for the Seaford game,
Mm.
and that was probably the only thing at the time that
Yeah,
was negative, because you'd probably expect that, but at the
mm.
same time, you need people, you need bodies to do this.
Yes,
You're
yeah,
telling me you've got the facilities to do that.
yeah,
So there's nothing stopping everyone being able to get their burger and chips, providing we look and find these volunteers that are happy to help out a few hours on a match day,
yeah, yeah,
and do that for
yeah.
me. Is there
And again, it's the same thing as well. You say like it doesn't have to be. The more people that volunteer, the more you spread it around. So it doesn't have to be a chore every other Saturday or a Thursday evening. So just a few people just to say, yeah, yeah, put our names down. We could do a little, do a little rota, get something set up. It's nice and easy, and it can be done. It can be done.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, because for clubs like Storrington to then want to come move back straight into step six, or build back in there again,
Hmm.
it's not just about money, okay? Money can be obtained in various different forms and revenue streams.
Yeah.
One of those revenue streams is the food and the refreshments,
Hmm.
but you can't put those on without the volunteers. So these
Yeah.
days, volunteers are just as important as sponsors. They really are. And it can't always be left to the same two or three people that do things every single week. Because
Hmm.
as you said, it does become a chore, and then
Yeah.
it takes the sort of fun out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you're out there, if you're in the region, why not pop over? Why not pop over and see Andy at one of these pre-season games and just say, look, maybe you can offer out a couple of weekends a month. You won't realise how much that would be appreciated at this club, because in
Absolutely.
the background that will help bring in money, which then help improve facilities, improve the player experience, build the club. I
Mm.
really am putting a plea out there for anyone that just says, even if you can only do one weekend a month,
Yeah.
Get in
Yeah.
contact with Andy.
Yeah.
Andy, what's the best way to get in contact with you again?
There's a number of ways you can do it. Obviously, we're on Instagram, and again under the same handle of Storrington Community FC. We're also on X, so you can DM me. Um, you can also get hold of me by email. Again, Storrington Community FC at gmail.com. Whether I much prefer to talk to people face to face. But
Yes.
I obviously understand that again, people might not be able to get down on the Saturday or whatever. Obviously, maybe in the next few weeks, holiday season's coming up, etc.
When's your training starting, Andy? When's
So
your training
training, we
starting?
start, yeah. So training, well, we're doing Tuesday, Thursday every week now from this Tuesday actually.
From
So
tomorrow. So that's
Thursday,
from tomorrow,
yeah,
which is
from
the
tomorrow, yeah,
17th.
17th.
And actually this podcast itself will go out on Wednesday, a day after.
Yeah,
So from Thursday the 19th
yeah,
there will be training. And I'm sure you'll be about, will you, Andy?
yeah. So I'll probably be down there so I'll probably be out there from probably 5:30. Yeah, probably be there till probably 9 o'clock at least at night. Yeah, but
So
and be training going on in between.
if anyone's out there in the area, maybe you've caught a game this season, maybe you've took your grandchild down, or your son or your daughter down, or your dog for a walk around. You thought, you know what, maybe I could help here. Pop over and go and see Andy. He's a lovely, friendly guy. He really cares about this club immensely, and he just needs help. He can't do it all on his own. I've seen behind the scenes what he has to do, and believe me, it's a bit like a full-time job. It really is. Um, you know, it's as we said, there's a lot of players that rely on volunteers. People think they rely on the money, but if you don't have the volunteers, you can't put that money to good use of what's doing. There's a lot of stuff that's going on around the ground at the moment. Pre-season's always a tough time. You've got to get everything ship shape for the thing. The clubs really never stop. You're probably down for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then you're back up again.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
whether you are someone that can flip a burger, make a few cups of tea, mow some grass, do some repairs around the ground. Maybe you might be a carpenter out there. You might be someone who's in a bit of construction, or you got a building firm and thinks, well, actually, maybe I can't give money, but there's services I could offer to this club.
absolutely, absolutely.
Have a conversation with Andy, because I tell you what, every little thing that you can do will go a long way to ensuring this club once again keeps serving the community and keeps bringing those youngsters through and providing a resource, a Saturday, a venue, something to do. So I urge you all to go. It's a call to arms now. To go out, make that call to Andy.
Yeah,
Anything, even if look, even if you can't offer your services, you can't offer your money, maybe you know someone that can. Maybe you can put someone in front of Andy that wants to have a chat, wants to have a coffee, and just say, and it might not even be for this season. Okay. We know how tough it is with businesses and that. Maybe you can help Christmas wise or something like that, but give him something to help you with, you know. It's that kind of time.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So right, Andy, is there anything else you want to say to anyone out there? Because I really, really hope, because I know the work you've put in, and I know some of the great guys that you've got there.
Mm.
Is there anything you want to say to the supporters, potential players, anyone out there as chairman of this club for this season?
Yeah, sure. So as you say now, I'm now officially the chairman because I've been
Congratulations.
acting. Thank you very much. Where I did actually say at the AGM, what a great time to be joining a football club. But to be honest, I was genuine with that, and this is what I'm going to say because it's a fresh start. Yeah, we have been kicked in the teeth, we have been demoted, but it's an opportunity for a fresh start. a brand new setup with great, exciting new coaches in. So if you're a player, I come along to pre-season. I absolutely guarantee you will enjoy yourselves.
Hmm.
You'll enjoy the setup. We've got great people here that are still going to be playing for us, that played for us last year. So if you're a player, come along. Yeah, you will enjoy yourself. If your fans out there, I know we've got a lot of travelling, or sorry, a lot of fans that are coming back to us, having been away from other places, but they missed us, so they're coming back. I've had, been stopped in the street saying, "Oh, Andy, great, you're the chairman, but yeah, we're going to come and watch you again." So, but again, the more supporters we have down, the better. So come along. And as you said, absolutely, I couldn't have put it better in terms of, your call to arms with regards to the volunteers and the sponsorship stuff. You know, you need both. You need money, you need volunteers. But I absolutely guarantee while I'm in charge of this football club, we are going up, and we're going to do our best to be keep our community feel, but continue to play as high a level football as we can, and everybody to enjoy themselves. There you go.
Exactly. Well, Andy, as we know, we want you to do great this season.
Hmm.
Um, our lads are going to come down pre-season. I'll speak to you
Yep.
more off air about it. Going to come
Yep.
down pre-season. We're going to have a proper chat with the new team
Yep.
there that you've got involved. We're going to do a little bit of a tour around the club. We're going to show these
Cool.
people what they're missing because I tell you what, there are some fantastic facilities there. There
Yep.
really
Yep.
are. If
Yep.
especially if you're a player that is just moving into, let's say, county football for the first time, and you've got a great opportunity over there to not only have a great experience but develop as a
Mm,
player
mm.
in the right way, in an environment where you're going to feel wanted, where you're going to feel like you're doing your bit for the team there, and to allow you to express yourself. So,
Yep.
Andy Philpott, thank you ever so much once again for coming in the dugout.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it.